Anyone there? Anyone? Anyone? Is this thing actually live? I don't know. But I didn't have time to make a video today, so I figured I'd just do a live when I'm getting ready to pack and ship all my items. And if anybody comes in here, well, then that's great. If not, well, then I'm just talking to myself here in my office because I do that a lot anyway. So yeah, I got some orders to go, and yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to work. The screen because I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a live before. Hey, Kevin. All right. Well, I guess I am live. I guess it's working. I was trying to see on my screen and pull things up and see if I'm actually live. I can't see it on my screen on one of my other logins, but thanks for stopping in. I'm just, like I said, I didn't have time to do a video today. Okay, now it's showing on there. I don't know how long the delay is on these things, but yeah, I didn't have time to do a video today. I had to get out and run some errands this morning, so I'm just getting back after lunch. I went out to Portillo's, had lunch with a couple friends, and now I'm getting ready to pack and ship my orders. So I figured I'd just do those live, and if anybody comes on here and chats, well, I'm doing that. That's great. I'll show you how I do things. I gotta mute the screen over here. Let's see. I'm gonna type in here. Let's see. Got it. All right. I've never done a live before. This is actually the first time I've ever gone live. This is me. Type in the chat. See how long it takes to show up on my screen. Because again, this is all. So hey, look, I can see it down there. All right. So yeah, I had a decent weekend of sales. I sold like 16 items, 840 bucks. Pretty good weekend of sales. I pulled a couple things in my office that are sitting around. I figured I'd just pack and ship while I talk and babble. If you guys want to ask me any questions, great. But otherwise, I'm just going to show you what I sold and pack it up here live. First time live ever. So if you're watching this, you are, I'm making history on this channel. First time live. So yeah, I printed out all my orders already. I do invoices with all my orders. It's one of the things that I always do. But I haven't pulled all the stuff that's in my office, so I may have to turn around and go over here to some of these boxes and do some of this other stuff. Most of my stuff is right over here. Like this is where I keep, these cards are all listed on eBay, and I sold several of them. So I'm going to check it out over here. You can see my screen is right here. I still got my Rollo printer. That was like literally like the best purchase I ever made. I procrastinated so long on finally getting one, and glad I broke down and finally got that because, yeah, I should have bought that roller printer a long time ago. But yeah, I sold, like I said, I think 16 orders, $840. I even had a couple orders come in this morning, but I got to pull everything out of here that I sold. Let's see. Like I said, there's a lot of sports cards in here, and I don't number them. I just kind of know what sections they are. I know, like, if you watch, like, Lonnie over at Shed Flips, he numbers each one of his cards. It's not a bad idea. I just don't do it. Maybe I'm just stubborn in my old ways. But it's in here somewhere. There's only, like, 300 cards in there. How far down the list can they be? Oh, there's one. There's one of the cards I sold. No. Still looking. There's another one. There's at least two of them. But yeah, like I said, if anybody's just coming in just now, I'm packing and shipping my orders live for the first time ever. I've never done a live on this channel, but it's something that I've been wanting to do. And the reason why I'm doing it is because my daughter on her channel over the weekend, she actually did a couple lives. And so yeah, if she can do it on her channel, I can do it on this one, right? I sold an autograph card that should be in this stack somewhere. There it is, that one. And I'll show you guys these as I'm packing them. I just kind of want to get all the cards pulled at once, so I have to keep coming into this box and going back to it and all that kind of stuff. I sold another set that's in here somewhere. Right there. So one person bought those two items. And that might be it for the cards. There's that one other. One other, it's a good one, but that might be in a different spot. It might be. I think that's over in the closet. So I think that's all I need out of this box. But I always ship all the cards and stuff first just because they're easy. They just go in bubble mailers or into these little envelopes that I use for eBay standard envelope and do all that. Well, yeah, I guess I could give the video a thumbs up. So if you're watching, give it a thumbs up. Even if we only stay for a minute, give it a thumbs up. All right, so the first thing I'm selling, yeah, I have to wear these glasses all the time. You guys know how it is. It's nice when I get to make the video, you know, and then edit it and do all that stuff because I don't have to wear my glasses most of the time. You know, I can see without them, but everything's just a little blurry, and I'd rather have it be clear. So I don't have to keep squinting every time that I look over at something. But yeah, first up is a Diana Taurasi autographed card, and I believe that one is in the closet. So I do keep a few things in here. I got some ticket stubs and some other things in here. And there it is. I knew it was in that stack. So yeah, it's this one right here. Diana Taurasi. She plays for the Mercury. Autograph card. You can see I got the authentication JSA behind that. This card sold for $65. I actually had it in my store for $100. And it sold for $65 on my little 35% off. I went in and picked selected items. It's been in my store for probably 2 years, if not a little bit longer. I was holding out for a big price. You know, I had it priced at $100, so not like I had it priced really cheaply and was just trying to sell it quick. So I knew it was going to take a while, but put that in here. So all cards go into a rigid holder, and then I put it into a team bag. Do that. Keep bubble mailers over here. And then I got a little piece of cardboard that I can tape the card to, give it a little bit more support. Do all that. I also have the JSA certificate. I just stuff that back behind like so. So Diana Taurasi is going first, starting off with good sale, $65 sale. So like I said, weekend sales are pretty good. I don't even have to weigh this. I already know that this is going to weigh 2 ounces. And generally cards are going to be about $4, just depending on where they're going. This one happens to be $3.75. Going back to, oh, it's just going up to Colorado. That's why it's cheaper. And then I got over my spreadsheet. You can see I have if you can see, I got an Excel spreadsheet on here that I keep track of all my sales and do all that. So it costs $3.75 to ship that out. So yeah, if nobody's watching, that's fine. I have no idea if anybody wanted to come in here and chat with me today. I've never done lives. I've never scheduled. This was unscheduled. I just literally got back from lunch and just hit the screen and said, let's do this live. I'll post the live afterwards, and people can watch it if they want. It'll be unedited. But yeah, I figured I'd just pull the orders. If anybody wants to hang out with me today, that's great. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and talk to myself and talk to the screen and, you know, pretend like there's a whole auditorium of people riveted by what I'm talking about. So, got my label. Now, I am an over-taper, so I used to have to put some extra tape on the labels that I used to use. But look at that. 1 order done, 15 to go. It's like I'm almost done. All right, what do we got next? I took my glasses. I'm always taking on and off my glasses like 100 times a day. Next, we got 2 cards going to the same buyer, and I pulled them both earlier. So first up, we got this Yoan Moncada. This is a Topps Gold label numbered out of 50, the blue version. Both of these cards sold through my 35% off sale. So I had it at $10, and it sold for, what's the number, $6.49. And the next card, I got to get this one all sleeved up and into a card holder, is Didi Gregorius. That's his little scribble signature right there. And that sold same, $6.49. Both cards are going to the same buyer. And they are going out in a bubble mailer, I believe. Let's see. Let me see what I charge them for shipping. Nope, I didn't. So we're going to put these into a rigid holder, and we're going to send them out eBay standard envelope. So let me get a card holder from in here. I'm just going to take these 2 cards. I just kind of put them back to back like that. Put them into a little bit thicker rigid holder so 2 cards fits in there at once. Put them into a team bag, and they're going to go out eBay standard envelope. Keep all my envelopes right here on the desk. Right here. So yeah, $6.49 per card, total of basically $13 for 2 cards. I always send an invoice. Always. Always send an invoice. I know most people don't. I don't know if they just don't want to use the paper and the toner and all that stuff to print it out. But it kind of helps keep me in line with what I'm doing, and I don't ship stuff to the wrong people or mix up packages and all that sort of stuff. I've done that a couple of times. I am. Jeff, hey! Nice! Glad to see you. I know. It's funny, I don't know if you heard me babbling earlier, but the only reason that I'm live is because my daughter did a live on her channel over the weekend and proved that it's possible. So I figured if she can do it, I can do it too, right? She probably had more people watching her channel than are going to watch this live. I think she had like 6 or 7 people in there at one point watching, and she's only got like 200 subscribers. So yeah, that's what happens. But yeah, I'm shipping all my cards right now. I actually had a decent weekend of sales. We are packing our, look, eBay standard envelope right here. Just sold a Yohan Moncada and a Didi Gregorius. I don't even know if Didi's still in the league. Let's see here. 2 ounces, so it's going to be 84 cents with eBay standard envelope. I have to keep flipping over to my other screen. Like, again, this is the first time I've done live, so I really have no idea what I'm doing, really. But I see little pop-ups. I'm pointing to the screen like you can see me pointing at the screen. But yeah, it shows a little pop-up with people typing. Yeah, Jeff, you've done live, so you know. Oh, why did my label print label fail? Don't fail. Let's see. I know. I'm just staring at the screen and you're going, Mike, you're supposed to be talking. I know. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, thanks, Brymans. Appreciate you at least stopping in and saying hi. Label. Now, these envelopes I have, they're just a little bit too small, so I got to cut the sides off my label, which adds an extra little step and a couple extra seconds, but kind of has to be done. Otherwise, the label's not going to fit on the envelope. But in good news, the Diamondbacks are playing well. Diamondbacks are in second place, only a game and a half behind the Dodgers. Always nice when you can be close to the Dodgers. I would love to see them pass the Dodgers. That's 2 orders down. All right, what's next? These glasses don't fit me well. They keep sliding down all the time as I'm working. All right, what card's next? Right here, where we oh, graded card, Pokemon card. It's over here. We'll rotate a little bit. You can see it. That's where all my oops. Let's see if I can finger point. There's my Lego stuff, my Groot stuff. But I got graded cards right here. Oh, let's see. Actually, I don't think I want to pull all of them over here. Where's the Pokemon stuff? I know I move these things once in a while. Where are you? It's back here. Where are you? I'll just grab the whole stack. Let's see. Oh, did I cut perfectly? Cut perfectly. Oop, I got to rotate you back now. I sold Raichu. This one's graded 7.5 by SGC. It is a 2010 Pokemon Unlimited Raichu. What did this sell for? It's like 50 bucks or something. Yeah, $49.99. 50 bucks plus shipping. It was one that I actually sent in. But that was way back when SGC was like $30 a card. So selling it for 50, I'm making what, 10 bucks or something after all said and done. All right, show how I do a graded card. Goes in a sleeve. A lot of them are already stored in sleeves. I just didn't have all these Pokemon ones in sleeves. And then I actually need a bigger bubble mail. I only keep the 000 ones here on my desk. The ones that I use for cards are actually in there. So I gotta go out there real quick. Yeah. 00s are in there. I don't know why I just don't find a spot in here. They've literally been there forever, so that's what I keep doing. Now, Usually when I'm shipping cards like this, I find a little piece of cardboard scraps down there, so give it a little extra protection. We got Right Shoe all packed up. $50 sale. Going to Colorado. This is like back-to-back orders going up to Colorado. Actually, where was that other one? Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. What do y'all think a graded card weighs? 3 ounces? Probably 3 ounces. 3.2. Got to go up to 4. 4-ounce graded card. Going to Colorado from Arizona. It's cheap. Let's see, where is it on my spreadsheet over here? Right Shoe. $3.81. Thanks to anybody that came in here new that hasn't thrown a comment in there, so I know you're here, but I appreciate you stopping in, whether you're watching this live right now or later on. I plan on posting it out there still. Someone may want to watch me pack and ship orders. Somebody. Not my wife, that's for sure. Yeah, Jeff, I probably overpack. I'm an overpacker. A lot of times I ship graded cards in a little box. If it's over like $80, I'll put the card in one of these, and then I'll put that. I have like these little 7x7x2 boxes, and I'll put them in there. And yeah, I protect cards better than most people. If you remember, when I bought my Kurt Warner PSA 9 autograph rookie, it just came in a bubble mailer, no protection, and I was like, how can you send? What did I pay for that? $700-800, whatever it was, and they just throw it in a bubble mailer with no extra protection. It got here safely, but yeah, I was like, how can you just send that without protecting it at all? Yeah, you do good with those SI for Kids stuff. I've actually sold a couple recently. I had a couple that I had sent into like COMC. And I can't remember. Let me go look real quick. Just because you mentioned it, now I'm trying to remember which card I sold on there. It was like a $20 sale. Here, you want to watch me go to COMC? There, you can see my screen now. Oh, okay, you can't see my password. That's all right. Oh, I hate these little code things. They never work. All right, let's see. Let's look at all sales. What SI for Kids did they sell? It couldn't have been too long ago. Where are you? Maybe it was a while ago. Not that you can see it, but it's the stuff that I sell on here. I'm going to have to do one of these sales or shows where I go over the stuff that I sold on here, because the stuff that I sold, I got a X-Files Fox Mulder card sold there. There's like a Cinderella card that I sold. Let's see, there's wrestling. There's Cinderella. Cinderella sold for $9.70. Got NASCAR, Rusty Wallace. So I sell everything. But where is that SI for Kids card? I sold a JFK card. Where is it? Jim Thorpe, soccer. Eric Estrada card. Look. Yeah, I sold an Eric Estrada card. $2.45. Big money. Where is it? Yeah, wow, it was longer ago than I thought. Where is it? Come on. Sold a Charlize Theron as Aeon Flux card. $2.70. Getting rich. Oh, I can't believe I can't find it. I don't think there's a search feature in here. I didn't think it was this long ago. Oh, come on. Oh, look, again, show you some more non-sports. Sopranos cards are surprisingly expensive from that first season. There's Adriana. That one sold. That one sold for $9.70. She sold more. Carmela sold for $3.70. So 12, like $13 just for those. And oh, the same guy bought Christopher, $9.70. And those are just the base cards from that set. It's one of those sneaky, expensive sets that a lot of people don't know about. Selling some Star Wars. We got Ashoka right there, $7.25. John Elway rookie. But man, okay, I can't find that SI for Kids card. I wanted to impress Jeff and show him that I sold an SI card. I'm trying to learn from his SI knowledge. All right. No SI for Kids found. I actually just drop everything off at the post office. I don't go up to the counter and have them do that scan. I've never had a problem. Never had a problem. Yeah, it's the same. Like those non-sport cards, because nobody really values them. You can buy, like that Soprano set. I paid $5 for the whole set, and I literally sent every base card of each star in there, and it's probably like a $50-$60 breakup value just by sending it in to COMC. Put them on eBay. They don't seem to sell as well just putting them singly on eBay. All right, we got more cards here. Let me go put these back. What's all this over here? More junk? Yes. All right, what's up next? Glasses on. Oh, I think these are over here. This actually isn't a card, but I'm doing a consignment for a friend. I don't do a lot of consignments, but here, let me show you. Right here, it's just a little circle that says Brewers 14 on it. But this is the sticker knob from the end of a baseball bat. So I'm here in Arizona, obviously, and spring training goes on here. So I have a couple guys that are into getting stuff out of the clubhouses. They have some contacts. So when bats are broken, they will pull these knob stickers off, and people collect them. So this one little sticker sold for $10. $10 plus shipping for that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So he and I just split everything. So I'll make $5 for this little sale on a little sticker. It's not hard. I think all I'm going to do is put it in an envelope because I only charge $1 for shipping. So I'm going to ship it in an envelope. So this is one of the ones, because I'm going to ship it in an envelope and it's not a sports card. I'm just putting a stamp on it and not getting tracking, which obviously messes up your eBay stats a little bit. But when it's one item out of every 200 or 300 that I sell, it's not a big deal. I used to do it more often with sports cards, but now that they have the eBay standard envelope, definitely helps things out a little more. This is actually staying in Arizona. This is actually going out to Litchfield Park, so that's on the other side of town for me. So yeah, actually I have to handwrite this thing on here. Another, all I'm doing is going into eBay and just marking it as shipped. No tracking number, just sending out in the envelope. Just go here, boom, marked as shipped. Throw a stamp on the envelope, and that one's good to go. Do you guys lick the envelopes when you have to, or do you just tape it? Should I still? Yeah. But I'm still paranoid, so I tape it. I could just tape it without licking it. That might make more sense. But here's my stamps. I still got these Star Wars stamps. Which one should I use? Let's go for BB-8 today. We'll put BB-8 on there. And that one's done. I thought about that, Jeff. I thought about that afterwards. I'm like, I could just put it in that category and sort of cheat the system a little bit. Either way, it all works out. I'm not worried about that one strike. But I used to sell all my sports cards like that. All the cards that were like, you know, the $3 to $10 stuff, I used to just ship them out in an envelope and not worried about it. Yeah, I know. I do have OCD when it comes to taping. All right, next card. Next card's up. Get this one in here. And this one, this one actually I'm going to put on a piece of cardboard as well, only because it's a $25 card. We have Miguel Cabrera. And this one is a camo. I think this one's camo. So if you can tell, I'll get out and see how you see the camo right there. Numbered out of 25. Number out of 25. I had it in my store for a lot more. And actually sold through my 35% off sale. And it's still sold for $25.99. So still got $25 for it. I don't even remember exactly where I got this. If I got it at a card show or if it came in a collection that I bought. Either way, I didn't have too much into it. I was kind of surprised that it was valued at that much. I mean, it is Miggy. Miggy's popular, but to get $25 for a modern numbered out of 25, I thought was pretty good. So that one's going bubble mailer. Bubble mailer, 2 ounces. And where's this one going? This one's going to Illinois. $3.90 going to Illinois. And so, you know, I always charge $4 shipping on cards if they're going in a bubble mailer. So you might say, since I got $3 or charged $4, paid $3.90 for shipping, that I made a dime, but eBay charges you a commission on your shipping. So I'm still losing money overall. You guys know that Rollo sound? Just the regular. I don't even remember. I don't even know what the stamp cost is right now. I don't even think they say. They just say forever on them now. I've had these. I've been slowly using these. I hardly ever have to use stamps anymore. So 65 cents something. Hey Jay. Maybe I need to do this more often to prove to my wife that I actually do work while I'm at home. That I'm not just sitting around watching TV. I actually used to have a TV in my office. I had one like right here between my monitor and where I have my camera. But it was a little too distracting, and sometimes you start watching a show and all of a sudden you realize an hour's gone by and you're like, I didn't do as much work as I should have, so that's why I had to move it. All right, Jeff, thank you. If you have to take off, this will probably be a much longer video than it normally would be. Oh, next item. Actually, I tried to get all the ones that were out of the garage, but that one I did not. This one. Oh yeah, this one I got. This is a crazy one. Price-wise and everything. All right, let's go back to my order screen. This is one of those items that is worth way more than what it probably should be, so it's up here. Right here, I keep a lot of the bobbleheads up in the closet. So this is Baxter, the mascot for the Diamondbacks, but this is like one of the first ones that they ever did of Baxter, and it was only available through their kids club. So like as a kid, they have a club that every game you get points, and after so many games you could get rewarded with this one. I had it in my store for $200. That's how rare these things are. And I sent out an offer and they took it. $160. $160 for this Baxter bobblehead. It's kind of crazy that they sell for that much for a mascot. You'd think the player ones are worth a lot, but there's a lot of the mascot ones that are worth a bunch. So we gotta make sure we protect this. I need a box from up here. I like to use these Walmart boxes for bobbleheads and stuff. They are 11, basically 11.86 is what you put them into your shipping calculator. But here, let's see. How much tape do you guys cut box? So look, we got one. Some people just do that one strip. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't believe that that will hold going to wherever it's going to. So I gotta go 2 and 3. 3 strips of tape on the bottom. Am I over taping? I know some of you will say yes. All right, bubble wrap's down here. We'll give this one a pretty good wrap. I know you can't see it, but I'm just rolling it up in bubble wrap. Got all. So there's enough room in here. I got to get my packing peanuts now, which are right up here again. Always got to thank my man B-Rap for hooking me up with a bunch of packing peanuts all the time. Nobody likes having to pay a lot of money for their packing supplies, so anytime you can get them cheap is a win. How much do we need? Small amount more. There, that should be good. Invoice on top. Did I write thanks? That's my other OCD thing. I always have to write thanks on the invoice. I want to get some thank you cards. It's one of those things that I've been kind of wanting to do. That has like a link to my eBay store, maybe a link to this channel, or my That Card Guy channel. There we go. 3 strips on the front, 3 strips on the back. This doesn't weigh very much. This might not even weigh a pound. Let's see. 15 ounces. Nice. 15 ounces. But I think they paid for priority mail shipping. 1186 bucks. This one's going to Minnesota. Someone in Minnesota needed a Baxter, the Diamondbacks mascot bobblehead. Let's see. Yes, they did pay for priority shipping. So we're going to go ahead and priority mail $8.41 since it was under a pound. So that's still pretty cheap. $8.41. I hate when there's bubbles in the tape. Got to smooth those out. I'll show you another OCD thing too. By the way, did I mention that I went to Portillo's for lunch today? Met a couple friends there. David, Alex, good to see you guys. I didn't have a hot dog though. No. I had chili. Chili and French fries. Okay, here's my other. I'll show it back here so you can. When people put these things on like crooked, it bothers me. I gotta have them nice and straight. Ooh, that's actually even a little crooked, but I'll survive. It wasn't too bad. All right, what else do we got? What's next on the list? What do you think it is? Oh, okay. I got to keep getting up. Like I said, everything that was in the garage, I went and pulled. Other things are still here on the shelf that I haven't done yet. It's right back here. This kind of stuff that you don't see me sell too often, but I saw this at a thrift store, and I saw that it had Hearst Castle on it. I've never been there. Have any of you guys been to Hearst Castle? But no, never been over there. I could just tell, looking at the sticker, I could tell this was like a little vintage vase or vase. So I looked it up on eBay. I couldn't find anything exactly like it, so I just kind of picked a price. Now I think I sold it on my sale, so it sold for $25.99. I think I had my store for $40, and it was part of my 35% off. But yeah, I got it's like ceramic or porcelain or some sort of material like that. But it took a long time to sell. It's probably been in my store, I'll just say, over a year. After a year, I kind of lose track of how long something's been in the store. At that point, it could be 2 years. It could be 4 years. I don't know. This one's going to Illinois again. Bloomingdale, Illinois. All right. How should I ship this one? I need to make sure it doesn't get broken. So I got to go get a box. I'll have to keep going out of here a couple times, but I just have to go right around the corner over here. And get a box. All right, we're using 8x6x6. That's what we're going to use for this one. Yeah, that's about right. I'm going to bubble wrap the heck out. Now, I don't have to go. Smaller box, this one only needs 2 strips of tape. Again, most of you are probably only going to do 1 strip. I do 2. All right, we're gonna need some packing peanuts. Oop, this my little in my office tote is almost empty of peanuts. Put a little bit in there, and it always drops them on the floor. And then I'm gonna bubble wrap it. All right. And then let's see, am I gonna have enough peanuts to get it full? No. So I need some more. Well, take this moment, go get a drink, get a snack, and yeah, I'll be back. I actually got to go out into the garage. That's where I keep all the big bags of packing peanuts. It's quite the color assortment of peanuts as well. We got green, pink, white, all different assortment of packing peanuts. As long as they work, I don't care what color they are. All right, I think that's good. Invoice. Tell ya, always put an invoice in there. So yeah, I think I paid probably like $3 for that little base. I wouldn't pay too much for it, but it's very light. I'm gonna say 5 ounces. Oh, I was off. 7.5. Round that up to 8. 8 by 6 by 6 box going to Illinois. How much do you think it costs? $4.24. I charged them $5. We'll make a smidge on the shipping on that one. But yeah, if anybody's watching, if you have a question for me, you want to put it in there, I'll flip back and check, see if anything's going on, or just put a check-in on there. Say, hey, Mike, I'm watching. Or Mike, I have you on in the background. Or Mike, I'm not watching you. That one's done. All right, what do we got next? Oh yeah, baseball. It's right here. This one I did get. Rolly fingers, or Rolly fingers, depends on how you want to pronounce it. But you can see how it's kind of bleeding. It's kind of all bleeding, you know, how the ink kind of spreads. It's on one of these cheap official league baseballs. So I sold this one pretty cheap, $12.99. I think I had it for $20, and it was part of my 35% off sale of stuff that I just am perfectly happy getting rid of for bargain. These boxes work great. 4x4x4. There's no printing on these. I can't remember the company that I bought these from, but these are great. I don't think it was the Boxery. I use them for a lot of stuff, or at least I used to. This box is small. It only needs 1 strip of tape. I'm going to show you what I do with baseballs. I got these little thingies over here I got to grab. Basically just like a little poly bag to put it in. Poly bag the ball. 1 piece of bubble wrap. Boom, fits in there. I write thanks on here. It's never thank you, it's never thanks a bunch, it's always just the word thanks. So look, these have just the perfect amount of room to go, let's see. Boom. But you think it would be safe just putting 1 strip that way, but now I got to put one the other way around it. Now the whole cube is taped up. 4x4x4 box, 8 ounces, 6.8. So we'll round up to 7. This one is going to Pennsylvania. What is that? Shixamy? Chickasha, Pennsylvania, wherever that is. $4.44. Now, just like with the envelopes that I use, the label doesn't fit on these 4x4x4 boxes, so I gotta change. Let's see, we'll rotate around. Not that you can really see, but when your ship screen comes up, you have this option for more settings over here, and you change the percentage of it. I switch it down to 90% scale, and if you can see, it kind of gives me a border around the label. And then I have to cut off that extra little bit of an edge, and then it fits on the box. So yeah, just another little step just to fit it into that smaller box. But yeah, I had a total of 16 orders today. $840, I think, was the total. So it turned out to be a pretty good sales weekend. It didn't start off that way because Saturday was really dead. Most of my orders came in Sunday morning. Sunday morning, the phone was cha-chinging like crazy. All right, what's next? A football set, football card set. Here, I'll write thanks on here ahead of time. I'm probably gonna need a box to put this in, but let me look on the screen here. Sold for another $25 sale. And where is it? It's over here. So you can see on the shelf, I got like these 4-row boxes and stuff. So I have ones that are marked for sets. Those are ones on eBay. I have one marked for bulk lots, and those are bulk lots. And then I have another one marked for like sets that are in progress, ones that I'm working on. Kind of have them sorted that way. So yeah, I will need a box for this. This one's going to need... It says the set is only 325 cards, but it's that tall. So it's quite a good stack. And I'm going to need to go get a box. Like I said, I tried to get a lot of boxes ahead of time, but this one I didn't. That one's going to be a box that tall. I'll be right back. It's getting warm in here. I'm going to have to... I have this nice Dyson fan back here. Gives me a little extra... Get that thing going. Can you see it right here? Yeah. It's a great fan. It's a heater too, but it's 100 degrees in Phoenix today. We don't need that. All right, I hope this box works. I probably folded 4 million of these boxes in my lifetime. Can do them blindfolded now. Even though this set is 325 cards and this box is supposedly a 400 count box, it barely fits, but that's good. Keep it nice and tight. And I'll put a couple pieces of cardboard on each side, kind of protect the end cards. And that should just about fill up the box. I think you need one more little piece will fill it up. So I put in those pieces of cardboard in the end. It keeps the cards from shuffling around. I got my invoice, so I'll put that on the top. All right, pretty good. I'll tape the box once, and I'll show you why I'm only going to tape it once. Just make sure it stays shut, because what's nice about these boxes is they fit into these padded flat rate envelopes, which are delightful because they ship for $8.30. Because this box weighs a lot. Let's see. This set, if I had to mail it in a regular box, it's like 2.4 ounces or 2 pounds 4 ounces. It fits in here, so we're going to ship it for $8.30. Because let's see, where's it going? It's going to Colorado, so actually it wouldn't have been too bad. But $8.30. That set sold for $25. Actually, I just listed that set like 3 or 4 days ago, so it sold pretty quickly. I have another one for sale. I actually had 2 of them. Technically, it's missing 2 cards, and I just put that into the description because they're actually kind of an expensive card. I think the card is like One of them's like $8 and the other card's $2 or $3 if I wanted to go buy one. So I just sold it as is. There actually weren't any other sets currently available on eBay for that set, so I think that's why. This is not a real highly desirable set. All right, you see me doing more taping down here, don't you? Mike, what are you taping? You're using a priority mail envelope. What could you be taping? Well, let me show you what my OCD makes me tape. So this little flap over here, I don't like that it could come loose. So I put a little piece of tape here and a little piece of tape there to keep it secure and closed, right? But it's easy. I just put the label on. Don't need any extra tape. It's good to go. That one was easy. I like orders that are easy. All right. Let's see what's next. What do you think is next? Sports item or something else? It's something else. I'll write thanks on here. And it's right up here. He's right here. This is a really cool figure. And honestly, I'll give you a little story. I bought it for $1.98 at a little local thrift store. Not a Goodwill or anything. And this is Apocalypse. And he's holding a couple of the X Factor. I think they're they're X-Men. I think they're X-Men, not X Factor. Did I put it in my description? X-Men from X-Men Legacy. So I think that's Cyclops and is that Jean Grey? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But you can see this is a pretty big figure. It's what, about 5 inches tall, whatever there. Paid $1.98 for it. Had no clue what it was worth. I figured worst case it's one of those things I throw in my booth for $5-7. Looked it up in these larger Hero Clicks. It's a Hero Clicks brand. You can see it's got like numbers down here, so like you rotate the base, and there's a game you can play with it. I don't know if too many people play the game or if they just collect the figures. This one is really cool. Sold for $50, $49.99 plus shipping for Apocalypse. Yeah, that's a cool figure. If I was gonna collect figures, that would be one. I'm gonna need another 8x6x6 box, which is out there in the laundry room. It's hot in that laundry room too, because it's right next to the garage. And I kind of like that I have those things out of my office, not just right here on the shelf, because it actually makes me get up out of my chair and not just sit in the chair the entire time I'm packing. All right, you're gonna hear some tape, but 2 lines. Only need 2 on these boxes. All right, this is gonna be just like I did that little vase. I'm gonna put a little bit of packing peanuts. We don't need too much. Maybe it's made of plastic, so it's more just making sure that he stays safe in there. He's not going to break, although one of the people he's holding up, I guess, could. Let's see, is that enough? Yeah, a little bit more. Put him down on the bottom. Then we just got to fill up the box. If you don't have a source for cheap packing peanuts, I think how my friend found this person was through like Craigslist or OfferUp. It was just somebody locally that I guess for whatever they do in their business, they get a lot of packing peanuts, and they basically just resell them in big bulk bags for $15 or something. So I get a bag, it's like this tall off the ground for like $15, which is a great price. So if you've ever had to go buy packing peanuts, they're not cheap. All right, there's gonna be another light box. I think that this one is going to Ohio as well. So there's something weird with eBay sometimes. You know how it seems like you get a bunch of orders and they all go to the same spot? They don't go all over the country. Like, you know, one day where like it seems like all your orders go to Florida. At least I think that's something weird like that. 9.5 ounces. So we got 10 ounces. 8x6x6 box going to Akron, Ohio. Thank you, Brandon. $5.17. That's all. Push out those little wrinkles that are in there that bug me. I did have a couple more sales already come in this morning, so that's promising. I like to get some new fresh orders in before the day's over, so I'm not panicking at night thinking nothing's going to sell. Sometimes it takes the Rollo a little while to print. I don't know if it's the Rollo or my internet that's slow sometimes, but Sometimes as soon as I hit print, it comes out like 2 seconds later, and other times it's like 10 seconds. So don't know what the rhyme or reason is to that. All right, what's next? What am I shipping next? If you're new, you're coming in, you just started watching, thanks for coming in. Put a comment down there, let me know that you're here, give the video a thumbs up. Something I'm trying new. This is live. I've been live for, is that really 50 minutes? Wow. I've been live for 50 minutes already. Time has flown by. Shout out to Portillo's again. See, I'm in Arizona, so it's Portillo's. Those L's, like it's Spanish, but it's not. It's Portillo's. I always say that wrong. All right, what's next? This game right here. This game is called Cathedral. The only reason I even looked at it was because it was an old-looking box. And check out that game. So it's something that I've never seen before. It's made of these really nice wood pieces in here. It was complete. A couple of them were broken. I actually had to super glue a couple pieces back together, but it was just wood blocks, so it worked out fine. Turned out this game was pretty good. $35.99 plus shipping. So yeah, $35 for that game. It is going to Indiana. So let me show you how I ship a game like this. I bought boxes literally for board games that are just like this. It's right up here. This box right here. 12 by 12 by 3. Great box. They're not cheap. I think I had to pay $1.25. Somewhere around that price. $1.25 might even have pushed $1.50. Three things of tape. 3 things of tape for this one. But you can see when I put this in here, there's just a little bit of room around it, which is nice. So I can put either some. See, this thing weighs quite a bit. Let me get a little test. See how much room I got. Weight I got to work with here. It's already at 3 pounds 8 ounces. These are wood pieces, so I'm going to use some paper on this one. Just pack it around the edges. And then there's a tiny little bit of room on the top, so I'm just going to fold over a piece of bubble wrap, keep it from moving around. All right, how many of you would have just put one piece of tape and been done? All right. This one, my guess is I'm going to go UPS on this one just because it's heavy. 3 pounds, 9 ounces. And what did I say? I was going to Indiana? 3 pounds, 9 ounces. $12.12.3 going to Indiana. Let's see, $13.87. I was pretty close with my estimate. I put $13, so we were technically in negative 87 cents on that one, but overall the shipping works out for the day. Yes, I could put exact weights. Yes, I could put the dimensions in there and have it calculate exact shipping, but I've been doing this so long, I know about what it's going to cost to ship. Sometimes I'm 87 cents off. But it's only because it was going to Indiana. If this were going to Colorado, like half the orders have, it would have been like $9. All right, that one's got to go to UPS. So we put that on the other side of the desk, so I know it's going there and I don't mix it up with my post office orders. So if anybody's watching, you want to throw a comment in there, let me know that you're here. I appreciate that. All right, next we got some sports cards. I had one person buy 2 different sports card sets. One's just like an Arizona Fall League set. It's from 2001. That sold for $7.99. And this hockey set, the Cleveland Barons. It's a minor league set, 03-04. This was on my 35% off sale. Had it at 10, sold at $6.49. So the 2 sets together, $14.48. These sets have been in my store years. I'm talking years. So very happy to get that sale. And I have a little box that I use for these. So that's, of course, in that other room. I think this box will work for them. I'm not sure if that Barons set will fit in there. These little boxes, little 532 boxes, it says right here, 532. Fold, 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 fold on the sides, tuck it down, done. All right, so let's see. Will that fit right in there? Perfect. All right, so we got the 2 sets in there. Just gonna put a couple pieces of packing peanuts in with it. Keep it from moving around. This one's gonna be pretty easy. Gotta write thanks on here. Yeah, this one's going to Canton, Ohio. Going to the Hall of Fame. Okay, it's not going to the Hall of Fame, but just where it is. All right, now this box, how much tape do I need? Once that way, and then I gotta go once that way. 2 trips around. What do you get? 6 ounces? 5 ounces. A 532 box. It's gonna be pretty cheap. We're almost done though. We only got a few more orders to go. $4.31. Going first class to Ohio. What is this? The 3rd order going to Ohio now? They can't need that much stuff in Ohio. And you'll hear that Rollo sound in just a second. Let's see. I'm going to hit print. Let's see how long it takes. Print. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 seconds. This roller printer was not cheap. It was $200 and something. It was not cheap, but I think it is worth it. I would recommend it to anybody. I know a lot of you use other brands, but so far I've been really happy. And I'm getting down to like my last 4 or 5 labels, and I just bought, where is it? A pack of Rollo replacement labels. So I haven't had to replace the label since I loaded it the first time I bought it, so I'll have to experience doing that. I assume it's pretty easy. We only got 3 or 4 more orders to go. Yeah, Jay, I agree with you. I know how those packages get treated there. They get tossed around, stacked on each other, crushed. Look, I got another one going to Colorado. So there's something with eBay search analytics somehow that why I would have most of my orders say going to Ohio and Colorado. There's something weird. I don't understand it. But there's something with how things get put out there to the search somehow. All right, this next one is actually up here. I'll have to show you this one way back here. Check this out. Raiders blanket. This is a Beaterlack brand one, so it's one of the good ones. But it's been in my store for quite a while. It's not too heavy. Let's see, what did I say? This one's going to Colorado. Oakland Raiders fan in Colorado. All right. I don't have a box in here, I don't think. Let's see. Do I have one up there that'll work? Even if I fold it again. See, can I fold it again? Like, no. Can I roll it? Sometimes you can roll these things and just kind of do this and ship it that way. Actually, oh, you know what's going to work? I think this will fit in a shoe. This might fit in a shoebox. Let's see. Ooh, that's close. Let's give it a shot. Much rather use a free box than one that I have to pay for. And it's only going to Colorado, so it's going to be cheap. For right now, I'm only going to put 1 piece of tape on the end. All right. Will my roll work? Come on. Go in the box. Go in. Oh, look at that. It was made for this. Boom. All right, so I'm only going to use one that way, but I'm going to put a cross. That makes me feel safer. 1 piece of tape each way. All right, It's going to weigh 2 pounds. 2 pounds, 2 ounces. And these boxes are 15 by 8 by 6. Like I said, it's only going to Colorado. So even priority mail, $7.20. It's cheaper than a padded flat rate envelope. There's these new rates that they have out there. If the zones are close to you or you're touching that state, basically, crazy cheap. $7.20. $7.20 to ship that. Wow. Super cheap. I'm glad it fit in that box. All right, Pueblo, Colorado. One thing you never see me do it in a video is take sips of soda in my drinks between takes because I edit that stuff out. If you're doing it live, you don't have a choice. You got to drink on camera. Not alcohol, just, you know. What? Yeah, those rates are great. Like I said, they just started like a week or so ago. It wasn't that long ago, and I don't even think they really made an announcement about. All of a sudden, you just start looking on the screen and things are crazy. I mean, $7.20. Like I said, you can't even send a padded flat rate envelope for that price. All right, I got 2 of these left, and it's not going to be a big shock as to what they are if you've been watching this channel for a while. Say it in your head. What do you always see Mike sell? And he always preaches that you should sell. I actually made this box ahead of time before I do this. Let me show you how I do these. I have this thick filament tape. I love this tape. Yes, have I said that I'm an over taper? But I put 1 strip of that for some extra support on these bigger boxes. Not because the item's real heavy, because it's a football helmet. Make sure I grab the right one here. This is a gold large with black face mask. Shut helmet. That's what it looks like inside. This one is actually in pretty nice shape. This sold for $60, $59.99 plus shipping. Yeah, that one's pretty nice inside. $60 football helmet that I paid $7 for that one. I think. I bought a bunch of helmets recently and I haven't gotten them listed yet. These are actually, I have another helmet coming up here in a second. These are actually the first 2 helmets that I've sold in like the last 3 or 4 weeks. So it's kind of been a slow period for football helmets. But nice to see 2 of them sell this weekend. I need a little bit of padding in there, and then I'm going to cut. What's nice about these boxes, so I get these off of, these are the eBay box, 12 by 12 by 12. I use my coupon each quarter, and I almost always buy these boxes because inside they give you a couple preset little cutting spots. And I know with helmets, you can always cut down to that top spot. Come on. All right, so that part's done, but I got to get some packing stuff because I don't want to fill this with peanuts. It takes too many peanuts to fill that thing up. So it's a football helmet. It's not going to break. I got somebody sending me a text on the screen as somebody's doing this. Let's see. Oh, it went away. So let me go outside. I got to go back into the garage, get some packing paper. I think I used up all the packing paper that I had. Where's this going? Did I look? I didn't look yet. I can use heavier packing stuff if it's going someplace close. It is going to Michigan. That is not exactly close to Arizona. Traverse City, Michigan, wherever that is. So I'll be right back. I think these will work. I love using these for the football helmet things. So first off, they weigh nothing, and I get them free from Amazon packages that other people buy, and then they give me their packing materials. We're gonna throw a few of those around there, and it just keeps the helmet from moving around too much in here. Shove a couple of them in here. So we'll put another one right there. Another one right there. And I think another one there. And I think that will be plenty good. And then I do put a couple pieces of bubble wrap on the top, just in case when they're cutting the box open that they don't accidentally slice the helmet. And you can see when I put that, it's perfectly where I want it to be on top of the helmet. And then I got to get my filament tape. I said I love this stuff. It works great when you have to Frankenbox a little bit. So we're just going to get that on here. And then I'll cut a couple smaller pieces for like right here. Now this tape isn't super cheap. It's not super expensive. It's like $5, I think, $4.80 at Walmart. Now I do still put a little bit more tape on here. And it's ready to go. How much do you think a football helmet weighs? Usually right under 5 pounds, right around that 5 pound range. We want it to be under 5 pounds. Because if you go over 5, I think it kind of increases the shipping charges. 4 pounds, 15 ounces. Perfect. 4 pounds. Whoops. Come on. 4 pounds, 15 ounces, 12. Whoops. It's a 12, 12, 11 box because I cut that 1 inch down. It is going to Michigan, I said. And $14.52. And I charge $15. Right on. Ocons, good to see you in here. Thanks anybody that came into this stream and watched it. This is the first time I've done live, ever. Ever. This is the first time I've done a live on my channel. And the only reason is because I didn't have time to do a video today. So I challenged myself to just do this live and talk through it and see if anybody would come in here and chat with me today. So thanks to anybody that's come in, that's watched, that's put a comment in here, that's been a subscriber of this channel. Even if you've been a subscriber for 1 day or 3 years like Jeff, then I appreciate all of you. All right, that's another UPS box. I'm going to put that on this side. All right, I think I got 2 left to go. Where did I put the other invoice? Right here. And it's another football helmet, but... So look, would you have bought... First off, you probably would have thought it was a motorcycle helmet without the face mask, but look. This is a football helmet. It's actually a really nice helmet. I wish that if this had the face mask on it, and I have other face masks I could have put on it, but I knew it would sell just like this. And I think it sold for that same price as that other full helmet. This one sold for, yeah, $50. I paid $3 for this and it sold for $50 because it's a football helmet. I don't know if this one will fit in a smaller box. I got a 12, 10, 8. Because it doesn't have the face mask, let me see if it'll fit in that one. I don't think so. Let's see. Maybe. Let's take one end of this and see if this box works. It's another Walmart box, 12, 10, 8. They're not... You wouldn't want to ship something breakable in these because they're kind of flimsy boxes, kind of thin, but 12, 10, 8. I think they're only like $1. Let's see, does this fit in here? It does, sort of. Where's it going? I think it's going to be fine. You guys think that's going to be fine? I can close it up. It's a little stretched out. I think we're good. Y'all think we're good? All right, let me get some more packing thingies. Is that what they're called, packing thingies? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I think that's going to work. I got a few right here, but not enough. All right. I will be right back. All right, I got the assortment of stuff out there because, again, like I said, I hate spending money on shipping supplies if I don't have to. So I have friends and people at my wife's work. Whenever they get their shipments, they bring their boxes, and I get all this random packing material. And I try to use this stuff when I can. So let's see. Let's see what we're going to use in here. We don't need too much. I just want to kind of put some over the top. Kind of keep that from getting too messed up. Again, it's a football helmet. It's not going to break. But I also don't want to make it look terrible when I'm shipping it. Alright. I'm going to need some more of my filament tape because I picked a box that has a broken tab. So I'm going to use some more of this. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. What they said. I have no idea how the YouTube algorithm works, but they always say if you hit the thumbs up and you put a comment in there, it helps the algorithm. So that's why you always hear YouTubers say, hey, hit that thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Alright, let's see if I can do this properly, because this box is kind of messed up. Alright, we'll do one piece there, we'll do a piece on the other side. Piece right there. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a piece over that broken spot. And then we get the other tape. Now, if you want to know what tape I use, I bought Tape King the last time off of Amazon. And actually, it's been pretty good. I think I only got like 6 rolls left. I probably should order some before I run out. But Tape King. So 3 pieces there. I think I don't trust this broken spot. A little extra tape. And now, since I only put that 1 piece on the bottom, yeah, needs 3. All right. It's not too heavy because it doesn't have the face mask, so I'm going to say 3.5 pounds. 3 pounds, 6 ounces. That's a pretty good guess. This is the last order. I do have one other that I printed out, but doesn't have to be shipped till tomorrow, so I'll probably do it that way. This box is 12-10-8, as I said, going to Pennsylvania again. Yeah, Pennsylvania and Colorado were my big winners today. And this one, I think it's about the same price as the other one, $14.53. $14.53. The other one was $14.52. 1 penny different. That's weird. And it's going UPS ground. We're sending it ground. All right, this is the last order. So whoever's still here, whoever's still watching, thanks for coming into this live. Let me know if you liked it. Did you like just sitting here watching me babble and pack these orders and show you and tell you what sold and all that sort of stuff? So I'll do some more in the future if you like it. It's one of those things that I've wanted to do, just never really gotten to it. No excuse. Sometimes I procrastinate, as my wife would say. She says I am a pro at procrastinating. Been cleaning out my attic, garage, and shed, finding a bunch of things. Yeah, well, no, thank you, Cons. So appreciate all of you coming out. I'm going to give it my last shout out to Portillo's. They don't sponsor me, but they're giving us some free advertising today. Portillo's. I said Portillo's again, didn't I? Yeah. All right, so I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for coming out to the live. If you're watching this on the replay, thanks for watching on the replay. It's going to be over an hour long, or it's been over an hour long, so thanks for coming out. I give you all a thumbs up. If I could hit that, I would. And somewhere on the screen, there's got to be a end stream button. So I'm going to be staring at my screen here for a second while I figure out there's an X up at the top. Is that what I hit? I'm going to say goodbye now because I think you're all going away. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you next time.